I was just kind of like trying to float my way back to ledge. I burned one of my jumps, right? So I tried to float away. And what does he do? He goes off stage and side B spikes me with Falco like a rude machine. But I respected it. I was like, yeah, no, that happened. You got it. But we got game number 1 here. We got 6 AM versus Big T. The way that 6 is playing today, I don't think anybody, and I mean quite literally anybody, should be on the opposing side of the street against him. T is also in an incredible spot too because T's been on a tear of late.
I mean, yeah,
but like, look, the fact that 6 beat Blank the way he did, I'm scared for everyone.
I will say, I mean, like, there are some characters that have like ways to control momentum in a special way. The Trainer is one of those.
Yeah.
Like, that deep breathing is like, Incineroar has the ability to match the kill power and damage with deep breathing. That is interesting. The thing is, like, it's still such a weird thing to have to deal with. You take less knockback when you're deep breathing. 0.9 hit knockback.
Yep.
And he's still
He got punched off the screen. I think that Big T was possibly trying to fade away for something and just flew.
I refuse to believe that was like optimal DI.
I want to believe it. But of course, Incineroar has that Gale power, just has the ability to kind of smack you up a bit. And you know, Big T is someone who is really good at playing the long game as well. We just saw that really good set against Fear a little while ago. Yep. And these are two players who we've been kind of waiting to possibly get a W on one of these eventually, right? They're both talented enough to do it. Let's put this into perspective. Don and Blaine, we're both in this bracket today. Both of them are out. So here's the thing. All remaining competitors, nobody's won a Vortex Legends here. So it's up in the air for who wins it tonight as Big T evens it up.
Big T evens it up, gets the deep breathing too, so that 30%. And a whole profile to dodge it.
Hey, look, hey, holding down is just the option sometimes. And also, you're lucky that you ended up where you did for that Darkest Lariat. That side B on a spot dodge is so much damage.
Especially if it gets on the platform, deep breathing by itself, deep breathing side B would do 43 damage, I believe, by itself. Then he gets a combo off it.
Yeah, if you, like you said, if you end up on the platform as well, or if you end up in the right spot for the falling mirror, you can just die to the up smash. Things can go bad like real fast. This exam is, I mean, he's got T. This is up to percent on a platform. Now it's 100%. Like, this should be up throw percent without it, but it doesn't even matter. The fair has just been on the money.
Once again. 37%. Now, once again, Big T did just make a comeback effectively this big, so I'm not going to say he can't do it, but doing it twice is going to be a bit rough.
Yeah, if that fair hit, that might have been a good starter for it, especially with deep breathing. It would have pushed him deep off stage, maybe go for a spike. But look at the, like, 6 is, oh, never mind, he's getting caught on some of these revenges. That's exactly what Big T needs.
They're doing only the jab 1-2. Looks like he wanted to raise the panic option. He gets panic option, but doesn't have to fucking for it.
This would be...
Incineroar is too slow to punish across stage.
That's actually ridiculous. He's just tapping forward, trying to run in. You can't do anything about it. Forward throw won't kill, of course, but it does set up perfect positioning. The soccer ball, I always get that confused. Is really good at forcing where you want to go as recovery, especially as a character who's pretty linear with where he has to go, like Incineroar.
Looks like once again being patient on ledge, keeping nose up there. Okay, calling out the jump, actually doing a fall up there, not a short up there. So very consciously calling out the jump.
Yes, that's actually something that 6 was doing well earlier too. Oh wait, got hit by the soft nair. Luckily faded away. The up tilt's actually a really good anti-air tool as long as you get right into position for it. Oh, wait a minute.
Got the Nair 1 that converted to anything you wanted. Not getting the best confirm, but it's definitely going to be a good place anyways. Frankly, made this even.
Now we are in a dead even game here. Getting sent deep off stage. Just barely missed. And he goes up and over. The Darkest Lariat doesn't get through to get that hit. And Big T sending him back off stage with that forward throw. T setting him up and once again just barely missing.
So let him get back on stage. Right now you have to deal with deep breathing, but the dash attack is not going to be enough.
Oh my god, this is only game number 1. Maybe an attempt at a fair again. Nope, gets caught by the very quick toss. That's going to be the game, though, especially at that position. No shot. Nice little flex coming out from 6 AM. Big T. See, look, having a good time. See, you can see it from T.
Oh, I love that.
That's so good. I just realized T is imitating the Wii Fit. Like,
can I say, wait a second. I do not know what my character's, like, lose animation is. He was doing that before the lose animation came up.
That is
Big T just knows.
That is so funny. For literally anybody who watches these VODs, I see the occasional times where someone will be like, man, that's got to be like so awkward to see 6 AM do that stuff, right? No, you don't understand. We love 6. And even with, like, even when people lose or in games and stuff, we're just having fun. Like, it's a big part of it. We're having a good time here. And Big T is not going to let something like that get to him. Like, he's going to just rebound and play that much better the next game.
He's enjoying himself. Like, I'm not going to say that he's happy. He's the type of guy who wants to win every single time. But, like, he's not somebody who's going to see somebody do, like, what is effectively a taunt at the end of the day.
Exactly. They're both laughing up right now. And you think about it, too. That game was incredibly close. Like, that was... But that was literally like two times where T just barely missed the re-volley off the ball to get an edge guard that would have taken out 6. Bro, do it. Do it again. Do it again.
I will say, another thing I want to say, Big T made 2 comebacks and almost made a third there. What if you just, got a lead?
That's true. Yeah, what if you just didn't get hit?
Has every kid. Big T showing that not only is he able to make those comebacks, but if he could just get it a little bit earlier, right now he does have this bit of a lead, and he's trying to go over these spikes. He wants to end 6 a.m.
Yeah, honestly, that's like the fact that T's been playing like to win and rather not to lose of late is so important. For anybody who doesn't understand what I mean by that, when you play not to lose, it means you're just trying to perform and perform okay. But when you're playing with the confidence that you can get the job done, you are not second guessing what you need to do in the game anymore. And I think that's what's happening to both 6 and T right now. It's honestly, I love to see it.
Ooh, but once again, noticing that Big T likes to do that header off ledge, getting that revenge and sending it back off stage. And see what he's able to do with it.
Gonna get a head drop right underneath. Go for that falling up air twice, just to cover the platform, and it's been working pretty well. Yeah. But you're at that throw percentage, or just run up and just knee in the face. That also works.
Would have killed if he wasn't crouch canceling.
Crouch cancel plus deep breathing.
Plus deep breathing.
So it reduces that knockback.
Oh, yeah.
Plus that's a smart thing to know. That's a big part of why it's so difficult to get the KOs on Wii Fit sometimes.
Getting another revenge, though, so I don't know what you're going to be hitting with, but pretty much everything's going to be killing, including from Big T's point of view, Nair up there with deep breathing. That full rage.
That dude blew up.
Like, heavy character, not getting all the hits aside of me. That could have been so much worse.
Yeah, 6 is struggling to get in, but there we go. 200. It took till 215%.
How many times do you see a Incineroar not kill until 200?
Very, very rarely, and most of the time that's only because of the fact that they just don't have a neutral game. Like, that's it. 6 definitely has a neutral game. That just shows how good the defense was on Big T.
But right now, I mean, more than a stock lead right now. Let's see what he's able to do with it. Getting that weak hit back air. And once again, just kind of content, just holding center stage.
I think that's the game plan, too, to be honest. Like, you're talking about that burst range that Incineroar has. Incineroar doesn't really like being too far behind. He does have the comeback potential, but he does not like being super behind, because that means he's going to constantly have to approach against a character who could do just this, like hold center.
Even when he's in the corner, like setting up those header cancels, and just like, well, I know the things are gonna come at me, but Big T knows how to control the angles of the header's gonna come at you. Let's see the up smash. Actually, not gonna be enough even with the revenge.
That kind of surprised me, because with the revenge, I figured it might do it, but that Nair will do it. Yeah, that's got some decent base knockback just by itself, anyways.
Yep.
But 6am is bringing it all the way back.
145% though right now. Let's see. He's able to make a comeback. That up air is going to be scary from way up there.
And that's like 5 different areas in a row. Advantage is working well. Misses out on the mobile whip at the ledge, but that is yet another neutral win. He's bringing it all the way back, and 1 revenge plus button equals a game.
This is a scary percent to be in. Getting out of that, but
oh my
God. In. It's going to be fine right now, but
it's been a while since
literally
Big T has gotten a hit. Like, currently 6 is in flow state, and Big T finally gets a break on it, at least with that ball. And the up tilt will do it. My God.
Does it pretty solidly from across stage. 174 deep breathing with some rage.
A little bit
of shaking head. Big T.
I love that. I love these two so much.
Incineroar, like, now doing yoga moves. 6 a.m.
Like something we've talked a lot about for a little bit, where we had some of the like smaller weeklies where things were kind of disappearing for a bit post the December fallout of Worlds. A lot of people didn't want to play as much, and we were feeling it even here. And something I was trying to remind some of the players who work a bunch. Oh, please go to Wii Fit Studio. But like some of the people who had the super positive vibes weren't around as much. Six being back and Big T getting to come back more often now, like you feel the fun in here, you feel the positivity. Look how many people are in the background now just having a good time playing games. Like there's a couple of people who had to dip because, you know, work and stuff in the morning, but everybody's just vibing and having a good time, and that's what this is all about.
All right. However, we're going to be seeing our first stage change. It's going to be Tao.
Yeah, we will always see this stage change if you leave it open. The fact that this was left open, I know that Wii Fit does very well here. I think this is contender.
This is a stage that Wii Fit loves.
I think this is probably their best stage, to be honest. Just in contention because of the way that the platform layouts work and the way that they have their earlier KOs. That said, this is why you will always see this picked. If you leave this open for Incineroar, he will take it.
Oh boy, getting that landing up there.
I like that. That was some, like, you know, Radley, the one that does all the clips. I have only really seen him do a bunch of falling up air stuff, and Six has been doing that more of late, and I love it because, like, it just gave him so much more damage other than just a straight up the down throw fair. Oh, footstool! Woo!
The footstool itself didn't kill, but 6 AM knew exactly how to punish Big T afterwards.
Oh my god.
Going for the back throw, he wants to kill.
Oh my god,
they
you could die.
Both want to kill.
Oh my god, he can still die. He can still die. Help! Help!
All right, Big T finally getting himself back in the center, but right now this is the biggest lead that we've seen maybe on stream this entire time, definitely for the set.
Yeah, it's actually, this is a bit of chaos right now. And, you know, these revenges have been on the money, but finally gets just forward smash. Sometimes you just gotta chop someone in the throat. I swear, you know, maybe our politics would be a little bit better if occasionally just, anytime somebody said something stupid on the podium, they just got throat chopped real quick. Like, I think that might solve a lot of our issues.
That's one way to put it.
Can I be that person? I want to be that person.
What is your job? I drop politicians.
I just give a quick jab to the throat for anything that they say that's dumb, and that's why our taxes are down now. But currently, Big T bringing this back. You mentioned it before in Game 1. Team's been able to bring it back multiple times.
I mean, yeah, like this is not a terrible situation.
That was
get the downer.
That was such a clean stock.
On downer, that was a lot bigger than people think. Even bigger than Incineroar's uppy getting the deep breathing side. He's at 44 off a single throw.
If you would have told me that this is the position we would have been in after the way this game started, I wouldn't have believed you. But instead, Town and City comes through. No!
Town and City does not come through. 108% is not going to be quite enough for center stage. We still need to get off this ledge. Oh, it's going to be okay right now, but oh, this is looking scary.
This is where Big T spends a lot of the game is here at the ledge. That's a revenge stack attached to a volley.
It's not going to be enough.
I cannot believe you are alive right now. That was a revenge up air, but Town and City coming through. The Nair doesn't come through. Doesn't Nair his way out, but the drop fair, that should definitely do it.
Does it. Big T almost bringing that back from like such an absurd character to try to make a comeback on. Especially, he wasn't even gipping him. He was just outplaying.
They're doing it again.
They love it.
Yeah, I love it. Oh my god, I appreciate these dudes so much.
The nuance of the clapping. It's not even just like Big T's clapping. It's like it's exactly that
it's just like, motion. It's like, yeah, you ate. The amount of spite but fun in it is so funny. Well, here we go. We got game number 4. To be honest, I want this to go to game 5. I love watching these two play right now. And after what we've been watching, I might not even just need to request it. I think Big T's just going to answer back, and we're probably getting that game 5.
I was ready for you to say, I'm not going to request it. I'm actually going to DQ 6 AM if he doesn't lose this.
If 6 wins game 4, I remove him from bracket.
All right.
We needed more game 6. Well, we got game number 4 here, the one that we got to worry about at the moment. And back to PS2. What do you think about the idea of coming back to PS2? Because I think it was pretty even before, but Town and City was definitely that chaos that did not need to be had.
Yeah, like I'm going to be honest. I don't know Wii Fit quite well enough to say what the stage is going to be, especially when you have to consider stage bans too. So like,
okay,
it's
so
fine.
I'll attribute to that. Wow,
woo, wrong way.
Hey, that's one of the things with Wii Fit. She hits on both sides, like on almost every move, and depending on where you're positioned, you get crossed up on the hitbox. But if I'm 6 with the stage list that we have, which is pretty much the standard EMG stage list right now, I'm banning FD, Kalos, and probably what's the last one I take away? With these, Hollow Bastion, because you want to remove like that wide distance. Sure. And if you have to go anywhere, PS2 is fun. You crouched That's so funny. I swear that, like...
And the fact that Big T knew that, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, I dodge a hit, now I'm going to shield, now I'm going to roll away. He kept on crouching.
I wish that... He knows! Finally, the re-volley comes through. I wish that WeFit said, that's cute during that. Like, anytime they just low profile. Yes. It's like, oh, you thought. But right now, volley's coming through, forcing him to go low. Doesn't it make the intent that the dare's not really worth it? Just keep controlling ledge. And good patience from 6, not budging first, because every one of those was an active coverage for neutral get up.
He's going to be able to get center stage. The grab's not going to quite work, but surprisingly, he's not going to die to 161 neutral stage. Why confirm off down tilt when you can just have the stage confirm for you?
I have literally never seen down tilt pull someone into the stage like that to get a kill.
The double 2-frame.
That down tilt is so goofy.
It does not look like it's hit there, but I know for a fact it definitely is there.
It's just so funny. Good spacing right there from Big T to get that roll just enough away to get away from that load whip, but you only have so many more mistakes you can make as 6. He has brought the game back, but the problem is he ain't gonna get it.
He jumped off ledge right into the header.
Well, didn't even need to ask for it.
Big T, you see that little smile he had before the situation? But they switched places. 6 a.m. is always the winner around here, so he just did the win screen anyways. This time, Big T be like, what is Incineroar Club?
I can't. I said, if anybody, look, if you ever second guess the idea of coming here or thought about coming here at some point, if the vibes of what you're watching in this tournament don't give you the reason, then I don't know what to tell you. We have so much fun here, and we're just having a good time. We're just goofing around.
Like, there's so many things you can ask for in a tournament. You can ask for having a great time. If this isn't proof, that's, I don't know what is. Some people come to tournaments looking for that top-level competition. There are very, very strong players here. And I'll admit, there are some people who also want to avoid that. Yeah. We have a redemption bracket. It's not like every single player here is top 5 PR. That's numberly not possible. But, like, we have everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have heard this in the past, and people actually don't think I don't hear. I hear everything. I listen. I even know about the stuff that I won't say on here, but even though that is just like cryptic. It's like, oh, what does he know?
But on his way from West Virginia.
But I have heard about how people sometimes they don't want to come because they say it's too difficult here. Which, by the way, that is a defeatist mindset. You shouldn't think that way. You should come out and play against the best so you can get better. The only way you're going to get better is by playing the best. I've been getting cooked all the last 3 weeks because I didn't play for like a year, but I'm trying every week to get better, right? But that said, even if you don't care about all that, we just have fun. And we got banger sets like right now because we are in game number 5 in winners finals. And no matter what somebody new wins this tournament tonight.
I mean, like, I'm not even sure if either of these players have made it. Whoa. Okay, I'm no longer going to talk. You got it all.
That was a quote tweet from Incineroar. As he got stopped. You know, some people pay for that, but we got right now a Big T up, a whole stock, and building lead. My God, T
Junior
put him down.
Did say he was expecting a 3-2 win right now. One thing is, like, these two people have been very even, but I will say, this is most of the time that we've seen something that looks like a comeback, it has become like the Big T.
Big time.
6 a.m. has to prove something right now.
Yeah, usually when 6 is winning, he's up, and he's up well. But T has always been in the game. Like, whether from behind or with the lead. That is also an extremely scary setup, because look at what T just did. That's perfectly positioned him for that.
Didn't have to breathing for it.
And he had no other options there. Yeah. As soon as he burned off of that revenge, he had to jump over because otherwise he would have plummeted. And now Big T has a 2-stock lead here in game 5.
I'm kind of surprised that he didn't armor through that, but I mean, what we have right now, 105%, like, this is definitely kill percent, but you have 2 stocks to worry about on a character who, like, another thing that I want to, like, definitely praise Big T for that I've been seeing very well. Something that I've been hearing Big T say quite a lot recently is he's really working on building play on his own.
Yeah.
My God.
Which is super necessary because if you don't have the ability to tempo change, you are going to lose against all these players. Right now, T is working on what could be a 3-stock. Gonna get control of those. Oh my God, you are so crazy for that. Getting up right in front of that setup.
All right. slowing down a little bit. So we are going to see him get back to center stage. Grab is going to get grabbed himself. That will be the first stock, but 122% on your last stock. There's 2 healthy deep breathings. The up smash being prolonged by this canceled header. Neutral getup is gone. Everyone's laughing, having a good time, but my god, we saw a beautiful 3-2 coming out from Big T.
Yeah, I'm keeping it on camera for a second because I want to see people to see T's reaction. Like, T has been working hard to not only perform well, but to like increase the performance of how well he's been playing, and was able to not only just get the dub, but played dominantly in those like follow-up games.
I will say, like, yes, people say like, ew, Incineroar's not a great character. I do want to point out 6am's amazing. He also just beat blank. By no means is it like, oh, he had an easy bracket here.
Yeah, no, not even close.
He played incredibly to get here. He was playing
Technically,
incredibly.
6am had the more difficult bracket path if you're talking about everything overall, because he had to fight Seiss, who's very solid. He had to fight Ralphie Boy after that,
Popping off
and
recently.
then into blank to get that W, and then continued and now playing Super Bowl.